Brisbane bus driver strike to impact 100,000 commuters. About 100,000 commuters could be affected when bus drivers strike in Brisbane today, after an emergency meeting failed to reach a resolution. Brisbane City Council CEO Colin Jensen yesterday called the 11th-hour meeting with the rail, tram and bus union to try and resolve a deadlock in enterprise bargaining negotiations that led to the strike. But after the meeting, which went from 3:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., there was still no solution. The union estimates up to 800 drivers will strike from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. this afternoon, with the council saying up to 100,000 commuters could be impacted. Council released a statement this morning advising parents to make other arrangements to collect children from school if they normally caught general buses. But RDBU Bus Division Secretary Tom Brown has said school bus services will run as usual. "I want to make something absolutely clear. We aren't leaving school kids behind on Friday, we will get them to school and get them home despite Brisbane City Council walking away from their obligations," he said. "The real solution to this dispute is simple: get to the table and negotiate a fair deal." Deputy Mayor Adrian Schrinner said council was really disappointed the union was going ahead with the strike. In this morning's statement, council said, during last night's meeting council agreed to continue to negotiate on a range of issues but insisted that union control of rostering was non-negotiable. The RDBU refused to accept this position and is determined to proceed with industrial action. The RDBU are pushing for input over the rostering system. Council also restated its offer of a 2.5% pay rise each year, for 3 years, plus a $400 sign-up bonus, the statement said. Council believes this offer is fair and reasonable and is in line with community expectations. The union are demanding a 3.5% wage increase every year for 3 years. A major Brisbane bus driver strike planned for this afternoon has forced an early finish to an attempted murder trial sitting, after jurors raised concerns they would be unable to get home. The rail, tram and bus union estimates 600 to 800 drivers will walk off the job across all 7 Brisbane depots this afternoon from 2 to 6 p.m. as part of protected industrial action. School bus services will be exempt from the strike. Justice Martin Burns yesterday told the jurors in the Watterson attempted murder trial they could finish sitting as early as 12:30 p.m. today to catch buses home. Mr. Burns said some jurors had expressed concerns that they would be unable to get home from the city if they sat until the usual time of 4:30 p.m. A Queensland court spokesman was unable to confirm whether any other juries were being discharged early in other courtrooms. Brisbane City Council called an emergency meeting with the union yesterday after the standoff raised fears 17,500 schoolchildren who caught general buses could be at risk if they were left without transport. Those 11th-hour negotiations remained ongoing at time of print. The Rail Tram and Bus Union, which is negotiating for safer buses, a wage increase and a new roster, says drivers will strike throughout the day on Friday. The bus drivers stopped work for 2 hours, early on Tuesday and Wednesday morning last week, and refused to take fares on Thursday. RTBU Bus Division Secretary Tom Brown said school bus services would continue as usual. "I want to make something absolutely clear, we aren't leaving school kids behind on Friday, we will get them to school and get them home despite Brisbane City Council walking away from their obligations," he said. "The real solution to this dispute is simple: get to the table and negotiate a fair deal." Deputy Mayor Adrian Schrinner said he believed the strike action was getting the public offside with the union. "Ultimately, I always understood that strike action was intended to get the community on side with a particular position," Cr Schrinner said. "I don't believe that is happening at the moment. I believe the opposite is happening." Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk on Wednesday urged the council to conclude the negotiations. RTBU spokesman Tom Brown declined to return requests for comment yesterday afternoon. Originally published as Bus Strike Has Unexpected Impact.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my STC News channel. Goodbye and see you again.